'Tis the season for high school holiday hoops. I'm here with Jeff Parenti Claus, and he's going to unwrap some holiday basketball tournaments going around the inland area. And Jeff, there's a ton of them right now as we lead into Christmas and also into the new year, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got 10 tournaments that I've been able to identify involving 55 area teams. Some are in the area, some are outside of the area.
Now, what are some of the big ones to keep an eye on? I know once we get back from the Christmas break, it's really going to ramp up.
A couple of the big ones are the Torrey Pines Holiday Classic down in San Diego County. Now, there are 5 divisions there. There's the main division at Torrey Pines, and then most of our area teams are in the satellite divisions.
And what local teams are going to be there at the Torrey Pines?
At Torrey Pines, we have Murrieta Valley, Temecula Chaparral, Temecula Valley, and Eastvale Roosevelt.
All right, now what about some of these other local teams that are staying a little closer to home, I guess you could say, for this post-Christmas tournament?
Yeah, well, there's the Linfield Cage Classic at Temecula Linfield. Paloma Valley has a tournament, and the Hemet, the Ted Smith Senior Classic is at Hemet High School.
So where are you going to be, Jeff? I know there's all these tournaments going on. You got to pick your spots, right? Where are you going after Christmas?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I'm going to start out in North San Diego County at the Torrey Pines tournament. I want to see Temecula Valley. I want to see Murrieta Valley. And then I may actually go out to the Coachella Valley for the Max Preps tournament, which is this massive event. We've got a dozen area teams out there, and teams including Riverside North, Paris, Vista del Lago, Colton, Riverside King, Fontana Miller, Corona Santiago, Bloomington, Citrus Hill, Temecula Great Oak, Lakeside, and Jurupa Valley Patriot. The interesting one, and this is the kind of tournament that I really like, is the one that's going on at Oaks Christian, where it's a bracket play. They have 16 teams, and you win and you move on, and you lose and you go into losers bracket, as opposed to some of these tournaments like Torrey Pines, like Max Preps, where you bring in all these teams, but you split it up. So teams are playing in these kind of satellite tournaments, satellite divisions of these bigger tournaments.
And you had mentioned it's a great way before league play really tips off to, I know the Inland Valley's playing right now, but for league play for most other teams, to really see where they're at, a good measuring stick before they head into league play to go to these holiday tournaments.
Oh yeah, absolutely, because they're seeing teams that they're not familiar with in most cases, that they don't have a chance to scout them other than maybe see the game before theirs. Pep, one of the events that I really like to get to, but that I probably won't, is out in Westlake Village at the Oaks Christian tournament. There's the Rancho Verde, our #1 team, Corona Centennial, and Rialto Eisenhower. And Steve Johnson always has a strong team, so that is a really big tournament. Fresno Bullard's in that tournament, San Diego Lincoln's in that tournament. So that might actually be involved in terms of team tournaments that our teams are involved. That may be the one to really keep an eye on to see how well the inland area teams do.
And we may be able to hear Coach Johnson all the way here from the Inland Empire, right? From out there on the coast, near the coast.
Yeah, get your earplugs ready, right?
But Eisenhower traditionally good, though, right?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, Jeff Parenti Claus, his hoops knowledge unparalleled as we take a look at all these high school basketball holiday tournaments. I'm Fernandez. That's Jeff Parenti.